Began 3.5 months ago, has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there. Here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they hand it off to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They got it in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. That's caught. It's Edwards. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge shot play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd down play for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And now the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. And he shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a fake. Looking for an open man. Catch made, but can he get to the mark? The returner heads out of bounds.
Well, I love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that 1st down.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw it quick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent the big play.
He'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush against home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. The top strategy here.
Kansas State.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Sun Devils will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. We're talking about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Same tailback, another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Bradley. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Handoff in a single back formation. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Levin. It's reeled in. It's Udo. Finding some room at the 25. Make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what.
little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Johnson. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. When they hit him, chances he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This one will be down at the 35. First play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, ASU. They couldn't stop him there.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And the point after is good.
14, Kansas State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
To the air, it's Johnson. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
No, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. But he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
And the Kansas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Now, to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Throwing for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to begin the second half. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Turner is brought down. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On the run, it's Edwards. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Very long, looking to throw. Trap again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. State offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A change of direction.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Levitt. Grab behind the line, it's Moss. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. A big stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator, the play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the support Arizona State 14, Kansas State 7.
The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to...
Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Tight end makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back's got it again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. He bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Clock on the outside. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. To throw, it's Levitt. With the catch, it's Brown. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
We are all even, less than a minute to go. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Bradley. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Kansas State.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Ball spotted at the 31. A 48-yard field goal attempt to win it. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Ball spotted at the 31. A 48-yard field goal attempt to win it. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
You know, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to field it. The coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.